That's right, man. She says I play on a co-ed kickball league. I'm a horse lover. Well, she's into black guys, so.
Live, Prius, or die.
Die. Die. Die.
Live, Prius, or die. Yeah. Yeah, you're here.
What is this, like episode 37 and a half?
What the fuck?
You slide through your cards?
I'm just gonna move. Keep moving along.
Apparently it's time.
It's time. Time to shine. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Is that Exhibit?
No, I don't know who that sounds like some rough dude from fucking Family Guy.
Oh,
How about you, Vincent? I could use a big, long burrito all up in my shizzle. Perfect.
Live, Prius, or Die, episode 20. It is June 10th, which is debatable in some circles.
It's a time warp.
On the mic is White Shadow, also known as Will. And with me today is some crackheads.
You know, look, just because you can't get your dick sucked doesn't mean that I'm going to do it for you. You didn't present a cheeseburger. You didn't ask me correctly. Like, how am I supposed to know what's going on here? Like, the whole situation's messed
I said fucking medium.
up.
You cooked it medium rare.
Mondo here, ever brown kid. To my left is another brown kid.
He's a little less brown. He's more like tan.
No, he's pretty brown.
I'm like the strawberry and the Neapolitan, man. I'm
Okay.
pretty awesome.
Well, here's the difference though. Like, if he's less brown, here's what you want to check. You want to say, okay, so I'm brown, but who's more likely to get pulled over in a car full of white people? Probably one of us, me or Pete. No one can disagree with that. They're gonna be like, we saw you in the back. What are you doing? Get out the car. Bang, bang, dead. I'm on the news.
Right. I know you're in the trunk. Get out.
Yeah.
How did you know? Okay.
Yeah, so that was one more reason we were a little late or getting our party wrapped up, because we started playing pool. Because that was another thing we inherited from the sale of the house. It was a nice pool table.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we were playing. So we played like 4 different games before we finally said, all right, get the hell out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, man, moving after 9 years living in a house, my wife's like, we'll never do this again. I ain't even exaggerate. She didn't do any of the real work, all she did was put the shit back on the shelf.
She just cooked dinner and raised babies. She didn't do shit.
That's right. Make me a pie, bitch. But, actually my brother-in-law, he helped me quite a bit, go around and pick up all this crap and bring it over here. But, we had like a 16-foot U-Haul, okay? And we drug that thing back and forth like 5 times.
What? Why?
Yeah, 5. Why? Well, we didn't load it to the gills. Because then you would have just had to unpack all that way. But, just the amount of shit we had to bring over. It took forever to get that house just unloaded and cleaned. It was literally a 3.5 day thing. So more of the story, don't have so much shit. You got 3 kids. How much shit you got piling up?
A bunch, man. Actually, funny that you should mention shit piling up, because about a week and a half ago we had some issues with the septic tank.
Yeah, that's right.
What
And quite literally, shit was piling up.
So, did you even know you were on a septic line?
Oh yeah.
Is that like a Florida thing or what?
Yeah, yes and no. Some of the communities were established prior to the pipelines being dropped in and shit for the actual sewer systems, and so this area in this neighborhood, I think these were built back in '92, so they some of the newer houses were put on a sewer system, the actual city water sewer.
Yeah.
But since these were done and it was rural, they were kept on septic because nobody wanted to pay the upgrade fee to get the lines piped in. So, but yeah, it is what it is. We paid like 20. I think it was like $2,300, and we should be up and ready for another like 20, 30 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's awesome.
There was a lot of. Yeah, dude. I got 3 bathrooms in this house, and every toilet had like one of my big turds in it.
Well, you hope it was yours. Maybe it was backflow from the previous people.
Dude.
Well, yeah. I mean, dude, it was pretty gross. We disinfected the whole freaking house.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
So, I mean, so you're kind of out in the outskirts, or is it kind of grown up now that it's not so much like that?
No, it's grown up around us, but we're still on a septic system.
That sucks. I've never had to deal with septic, and I'm kind of glad. So
It's not it's really not that bad. You actually save on the sewer costs,
yeah,
but when the shit hits the fan,
Literally.
yeah, literally, it could be
becomes
expensive.
poor now. Ugh.
Oh my.
Well, how big is your septic tank?
It is, I believe, 900 gallons. And then what's interesting about like a septic tank is like initially when it comes out of the house, it drops into the septic tank with all the solid waste, and then there's another pipeline that comes off of the septic and dumps into what they call a dosing tank, and that's just all the liquid. So all the piss water, all the bath water, everything else like that goes into this dosing tank, and then the septic pump from there will pump it up and out into the drain field. And so the dosing tank was 300 gallons. The septic, I believe, is like 900. And so we had it upgraded to like a 540 gallon dosing tank. And so I should have had like a new septic tank just dropped in because it would have probably been another G. But they're plastic,
Yeah.
and they last forever because they don't biodegrade.
Right.
As long as they're below the earth. But concrete, oddly enough, methane eats apart concrete. So like all these septic tanks that are concrete, eventually they're gonna
blow out.
they're gonna blow out, and there's gonna be shit everywhere.
Yeah. Pete's gonna have his own methane gas leak going on and shit.
Oh man, it is gonna be spectacular.
Right.
The whole yard smelled like a giant fart. It was
Yeah.
It was actually kind of reminding me of being home.
Ah.
It's like when Joe and Rob and Mike were around. It was
That's
great.
right. It's like I kind of miss my family. I don't know where these feelings are coming.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
Just
That's definitely not a realm I've ever wanted to be in.
no, it's definitely
I-
not fun.
I think my brother-in-law, his house, there was a while there they were briefly on the septic because it was the older part of Griffith,
Hmm.
and then they started having issues, and I guess at that point in time it was fairly cheap enough to just tap in. Now, I don't know what happens to this old septic tank. I don't know if they just cap those things off and just it's full of shit. At some point, it's just gonna be fertilizer, right?
Bruh.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
it's I don't know. I mean, human feces is probably not going to make the greatest fertilizer.
Or sandwiches.
Definitely not sandwiches. Well, I mean, just look at some of the crap we eat. No pun intended. But yeah, there's probably not a whole lot coming back to the earth.
No, and like the family that had this house before us, they were actually growing like stuff out in the drain field.
I can smell you.
That is, I mean that's like, I mean, why don't you just like take your shit in the toilet and just plant some shit in there? I mean, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I mean, what were they growing, like tomatoes or something?
I don't know. They were Indian, so they might have been growing some kind of like crazy curry,
Nope.
Okay.
something hot and stanky.
Yeah, well, definitely stanky.
Ugh.
Doing that stanky leg.
Ugh.
Oh God, don't start that now. You got to watch Mondo do the whip.
he can do that nay nay.
I can definitely see him doing a bop.
Nope.
Mondo,
No.
have you really been privy to the whole?
Yes. I'm not like
Well, I know, but I mean,
not humping tree stumps out here. Like I'm going to listen to Shania.
Well, I just figured that was maybe a generation out of your scope because you don't got the little Rugrats running around.
Nah, nigga, I'm down.
Okay,
I'm with it. I'm all like,
Surprise, motherfucker.
see,
Mondo's not gonna talk half the show. You know, he's just gonna use sound effects for half of his language.
yo.
My nigga.
Well, give me the 200%, man.
I'm giving you 200%. I can't give you more than 3 inches. I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, I know you got that at least that 3
I got like 2.89.
on the Richter scale, or
Exactly 2.89. Exactly.
I think I've had farts bigger than that on the Richter scale.
But it bangs a lot bigger than that. Is that what she tells you?
Basically, it's like fucking a tuna can.
He gets put in a jar.
Oh yeah. I come in.
Like it stands 3 inches tall, but it fucks like it's 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see Ron White? How he's talking about his penis?
No.
He's like, yeah, it's only like 2 inches long, but it's like 8 inches around or diameter. He says it's like screwing with a cheese wheel. Oh, I love that one.
It's a trap.
Oh man.
Mondo, what'd you do this week?
Yeah. Not much. I didn't do shit this week, dude.
And yet you couldn't edit our other recording.
I mean, I was busy at work, and then we had like little stuff around here, and not much. We had some, we had dinner with some family Wednesday, and
then you went and asked them out. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Nope.
Then
But you can imagine what it'd be like if they did.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, no. No, I mean, not much, man. Like, I just nothing. I've been looking at recipes because I have an iron skillet. I don't know how I feel about that because, like, that's what I got as an anniversary gift, and I was like, oh, sweet, because I've always wanted an iron skillet. I love it.
What you trying to do? Hit you with it?
No, it was like it was there, and she's like, surprise, and I was like, oh, sweet, and I was like, hold on a second,
Surprise, motherfucker!
you got She was like, I was like, you got a black guy, a fucking iron skillet. And I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, "Are you trying to say I'm Aunt Jemima?
Oh,
Is that what you're doing?" But
Uncle Ben, bitch.
yeah, I mean, this was like a couple weeks ago. I tell you what, though, we did have a great time because she can't really eat a lot, so she took me someplace where there wasn't like a meal. It was this place called Tappers, and it's retro arcade games, and they're all free. You walk in and it's free play, but it's like a bar, so they don't have like food; they just serve alcohol. And man, she got
like a 2-drink minimum or something.
no minimum. You can literally go in, order one beer or not, play a bunch of games, and then leave. I was playing Castlevania, like NES Castlevania, for free,
Yeah.
like on an arcade machine, joystick buttons. They had like Captain Commando. They had the Simpsons arcade game, like back when we were like going to arcades. We were going like Aladdin's Castle.
The original Turtles arcade?
I didn't see it, no.
Oh, that'd have been the shit.
But they had like
I
the
dropped serious money on that.
yeah, oh yeah, me too, yeah. And they had the original Punch Out too, which was just
Really?
yeah, it was just free to play. You just walk up to it. It just
wait
said
a
free play.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out or Mr.
No NES. This was like the arcade Punch Out where the dude is like green grid with hair,
Okay.
and you can see through him, and it was like Bear Hug Air and fucking Glass Joe, and it wasn't like how it was on the NES. You had the same characters, but there was no order to them. Like they just kind of randomly threw guys at you. So sometimes it was hard, sometimes it wasn't. But the place was awesome, and the reason I was talking about that was because I'm a gamer. But then I got her a gift, and it was the most smart ass gift I've ever put together for her. I don't know if I told this last time, but basically, like, she locked herself out of the house.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, it was pretty funny, but the place was awesome. Like, I really thought it was cool. I mean, that's pretty much what I've done this month. Is I would definitely got to get back there, but nothing else. Been looking at E3. all week,
Yeah.
like on YouTube and
Anything worth noting?
couple
I haven't really kept up. I know all of my tech shows have been talking about it.
couple great things actually. You've got a new God of War coming out.
Yeah.
Kratos plays an old man, and he's got a little sidekick, or his son, I guess. I'm not sure if it's his son or what, but it takes place like in the north. So there's a lot of Norse mythology involved. You got Friday the 13th coming out, and Death Stranding, which is a new Norman Reedus Hideo Kojima game. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I hate butchering his name. But, I mean, a lot of cool stuff. Something Project Scorpio, I don't even know what that's about, but it's got something to do with Xbox.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm not into it. I'm starting to notice, like, I'm not into that as much as I used to. Like, I look for good trailers, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll look for that game. Like, I'm not, like, in front of my TV. Like, back in the day, I would be, like, off one day to watch G4 because it was on G4, and I'd watch E3 religiously and fucking eat cereal and just sit there,
and then do a tribute jack off.
Right, yeah, yep. I would put like a bunch of game systems in front of me, like the Atari Jaguar, the Sega Saturn, and I'm like, oh, you sexy motherfucker.
Oh, God, I remember the Jaguar.
I'm going to stuff you full of my RAM.
I remember when the Jaguar.
Jaguar
that thing
is
had
the
a
shit.
Crazy controller.
I remember when we sit around and play Jet Ground Radio.
Dude, I have the disc.
Jet Grind.
Pete would get like a 99 combo. Will would destroy my L Trigger on my Sega Saturn. Or my Sega Dreamcast.
Dreamcast, yeah. My Dreamcast took a shit, so
Nah.
I've had to emulate most of mine.
My shit's still running.
On the 360 I can play it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think mine still works. It's packed up.
I fixed mine once. It was like there's like this potentiometer thing you could adjust in there for like the laser, and I tweaked that one time and it worked for a while, and then it just crapped out again. Like the drive wouldn't spin.
I hate when game systems take craps. My Xbox 360 is about to, but oh well.
Ours is out of space.
So how was your week, Pete?
Oh, my week was interesting. You may have to edit some of it.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Radio edit.
So I have to do one of these every time Pete speaks. He's gonna be like, so yeah, and then there was this, and then I had to, and then there was ninjas, and I just,
And I couldn't believe that.
yeah.
Yeah, it might end up being like that.
I'll just throw the censor beep over everything.
See, that's the one disadvantage of working at home. You don't get the drama of whatever what other people are doing.
Oh, I had vacation this week, and the family came in. So Tina and Teresa came in, and Tina's husband Joe and his two daughters. So they were all here in the house. So
Whoa, time out. His two daughters. So you had children beforehand?
Yeah.
yes,
Okay, just wanted to clarify that.
yeah. So he's got two daughters with his previous wife.
So that means they're not blood related, Pete. Yeah.
I'm going to rape you!
Perfect. Cats everywhere are running.
That's right. Oh my god.
So, oh boy, what a week. So, so
Mondo,
So-
we're doing your tribute.
so
Come here.
Pete, you there?
I think he had to duck out.
Uh-oh.
This is where you start playing the psycho music.
Still there?
Murder.
Ah, you came back. Thank God, because I thought that was going to be like drama.
Cliffhanger, start of the story.
Yeah.
Well, did he come or what?
This is the worst story ever. Why do you keep ducking out?
You guys back again?
Yeah.
For some reason, no, yeah. Whatever, my laptop's in out of connection.
This story was not.
Yeah, no joke. It ain't the only thing going in and out.
Yeah, he wanted to hop down there and be like, "You got some more room down here? It's in my dirty."
Oh yeah, his shit was like almost all over the road.
Mm-hmm.
And
He was like, hey, girl, I gotta show her how to do that shit.
he was like, "Here's my 3-week instructional course." Yeah, probably not gonna happen.
Remember, at the naughty bookstore, the only woman in there is the one at the counter.
That's it. That's the freaking truth. I just don't know how I'm gonna have any time to get any work done.
Well, you better start getting paid for your services. The only way you're gonna afford it.
Jizz in my pants.
Calm down, Mondo. I've seen these videos. I know how they end.
Ooh, I like it. You know what I'm missing? I'm missing a black people react button. I'm gonna fix that.
Whoa! Gotta get the Arsenio whoop whoop.
Okay, so there it is, and I'm adding it. Oh yeah, good call, Pete and Will. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you for the deep penetration. I need that like on the regular, man.
No shit, dude. Yeah, every time.
Anytime I say something like my wife.
Yep. Just have it cute, or just have some people standing by.
Right. And I love to do it in front of her family because
Ooh.
Excellent.
What, having black people react around her?
No. Just like.
Is your wife a racist?
Huh?
Is your wife racist?
What are you talking about?
Is your wife's family racist? How can we be friends?
You are so weird. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
My nigga.
Weird beard.
My motherfucking niggas.
I look like I'm friggin' drunk.
Why?
Are you?
Well, you got a wife beater on, all stained up and everything.
No, I'm just chilling on my couch.
With your nuts hanging out?
Not quite, but close.
Like, are you teabagging places where people can rest their head? Because I do that at people's houses sometimes.
Nice.
I look so freaking chinky, man.
Oh,
Damn shit.
that reminds me.
Right.
Oh, racist. I know.
Well, yeah, like, so yeah, I had to house sit for someone. Like, not house sit, but like I just had to go and check on the house, right?
Right.
And it was like one of those days where it was like 90 something. I had just gotten off work, 45-minute drive to get back to the south side through traffic. I was looking around and I was like, fuck your couch. I got up there and I fucking teabagged it. It was all sweaty and shit, and I fucking slapped it right on each of the headrests. I was like, yeah.
Mondo humped every one of the back pillows.
Mm-hmm. I literally drug my sack across the couch, like where people would rest their head. I just
one of those couches where like the pillow kind of like overhangs like the lower half.
Yeah, it was like it's like it is, but it's like the upper part is like
that's the perfect one.
Yeah, because people like
start humping.
Yep, they just lay back.
See?
Yeah, yep, exactly.
I don't know what I'm talking about right now.
I do because I did it.
That's so crazy. You know, it's funny when you get really tired, you just say the craziest things, man.
Yep, but
it's like
it's worth it.
Yeah,
totally.
588-2300.
Empire.
Good job.
You got it.
The only way to fly.
Why would you be on airplane mode?
Saves battery, bitch.
Oh.
I seriously have a battery phobia. I think I told you that before.
I think you have, and I think you need to stop being a bitch.
Hey, you know what? Fuck all that noise. All right, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, wait for it. Exactly. Gianna Michaels, you're my girl.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. You know who that is, right?
What does this bitch look like? Hold on.
You know who Gianna Michaels is?
That's why I'm looking her up. That's what Google's for.
Well.
Oh, this chick?
Yeah, exactly. This chick.
Dude, this chick. I've seen her like get 12 inches. Like she's just taking it.
She is a professional.
It's like she's storing it for later.
Because it gets cold during the wintertime.
She's filling her repository.
Yeah.
Dick is at a minimum.
Damn, I remember this bitch. Yeah. She does a lot. She does a lot of interracial shit.
Yeah,
a lot. Like more than you should. Like, you know, you ever been
so much with that coffee.
right? Like, but you ever been to like, you ever been to like an all-you-can-eat ice cream buffet, and you're like, man, this is awesome, and you go up there once, and you go try to go back a second time, you're like, maybe.
You got all brain freeze and everything like that.
Right, that's her. Like she just keeps going back. She's just like, bam, I want sprinkles.
The thing I like about, I mean, she's a curvy girl. She's tall, but the thing I like about it is like enthusiastic about her job. It's not like,
well, no, like yeah, she's here to get paid. She's here to have fun.
right, but I mean, yeah, she actually seems like she is having fun.
She is like a BBC repository.
Some bitches you can tell they're just there because this is gonna get my hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but those aren't the ones that make it. Those aren't the ones that. How many big names do you know that act that way?
Yeah, not many. Not
Right.
many.
There aren't. There really aren't. Like I think I can name.
Well, see, that's what I'm trying to say, man. I mean, they're a few a rare breed, and you got to hold on to them with both hands. It hasn't come through yet. I'm sending you that picture though.
In Prius?
No, I'll send it to you straight.
Yeah. You better.
Send it to you gay. What? Come on, open up, bitch.
Gay!
I know your tricks.
Yeah.
All right, picture. There we go. On the way, Mondo.
A 3-hour tour.
Right? I mean,
What?
Sorry, Xbox One.
What?
Battlefront.
I don't know. I'm not really. It's Battlefront. Like I'm not a Battlefront player, but I think it's like Steam and Xbox One and PS4, I believe.
Yeah. So about one of those cool kids that's got new game systems.
Well, it's not even that. I just don't give a fuck about Battlefront. I'm like, so what? It's just I'm a COD gamer. Yeah.
Well, the only one I'm interested in a little bit is the Star Wars world.
I haven't seen that trailer.
I mean, it's not a new game. It's just I just popped it on earlier when I was in the house, newer TV. So so we moved in, and now we got a 68-inch TV, it's a Sharp Aquos 3D TV.
Nice. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
3D.
Yeah.
That's like 2 millenniums ago.
Well, I mean, they bought it. I mean, it took this from the people that had the house.
Oh, nice.
The TV itself is like, just beautiful. But I mean, the 3D, yeah, I mean, it's hard to come by even to watch anything if you wanted to on it.
Yeah.
Like, it was funny. I dug up an old phone, my old HTC Evo 3D.
Yeah.
And so I had a couple like just recorded kid videos over there and pictures in 3D. So I actually got to use it for a change. But I mean, yeah, I mean, if you actually want to watch anything in 3D, it's like you really got to go out of your way to do it.
Pete, were you watching a Battlefront trailer?
No, I was watching the Friday the 13th one.
Oh, I'm excited about that shit because it was a Kickstarter. They started that game with Kickstarter. Actually, the guy who did the CG for Jason is Kane Hodder, and he actually was Jason in like I think 2, 3, and 4.
Huh.
So like all those movements, those are his. So that's like you're getting the real Jason, or one of them.
So when you're saying that they did the CG, so what they did like rotoscoping or something?
No, he had to wear the suit.
Yeah, right.
And Tom something or other. I can't think of his last name. I think his first name is Tom, but he did the special effects. And you guys know who he is. He's the remember in From Dusk Till Dawn, and there's the guy with the long black hair and like the goatee, and he's sitting there. Yeah, and he's got the fucking Gatling gun strap on. Yep. He's the guy that does the special effects, and I guess he's like big name in that realm. I had no idea, but he did all the special effects for it. You can like fold campers up in fucking lawn chairs. I think you can beat them with a sleeping bag up against a tree. Like it's like watching a movie, but you get to be Jason or a counselor, whichever one.
Yeah.
I have like the biggest heart on for that game.
Doesn't seem like there's much advantage to being a camp counselor.
You can fight. Well, that's just it. Like, you can play online by yourself, like single player, or you can do like an online multiplayer. So if the three of us decide to be campers, we can work together to find items to escape the camp. So it's kind of a good thing. The bad thing is that when the game spawns you, you're in different parts of Crystal Lake, and you have to come together and also avoid Jason. Like I said, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of this game.
I like that. I like the attitude.
Yeah, I'm not big on the whole horror game thing.
It's my favorite. One of
I
them.
know. Yeah, I know you're all over that.
Oh, there's another one coming out called Last Year, and you can fucking spawn in places where you think these characters are going to be, and then wait for them and either listen to see what they're going to do to try to stop you, or just fucking murder them. And you know what I'm going to do.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's so fun. But yeah, there's a lot of good survival shit coming out. There's a new Resident Evil. They're kind of redesigning the thinking behind it. That trailer's kind of fucked up too. Anyways,
So did you play Last of Us then?
no, I never played Last of Us. All my friends that I knew that were like gamers, they were like, "It's okay, it's all right." Like, I never got like, "This is the best game ever." So,
I mean, everybody acted like it was. So
man, I don't know. I listened to. I mean, some of these people though. I was like, you know, they bitch because I play Call of Duty, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm good at it. One of them, out of the 30 that there are, I'm good at one, and just leave me alone. You know.
which one is that?
Black Ops 2, man.
Oh, Black Ops 2.
Oh, which by the way, you can play that in 3D.
Yeah, I do know that. Yeah, that's like one of the play in 3D.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. But
People that like shit piss me off.
so basically everybody pisses you off.
I'm just bothered by everyone that likes shit.
Fuckers.
You
People
emo.
just walking around liking shit.
Yeah.
That's why I hate Facebook.
True that. So what, do we have a topic? Figure that out or not?
I'll tell you what, man. I got a topic for
Okay.
Let's hope it's not an ectopic. Oh, too soon?
garbage, man.
Yeah.
I had this fucking garbage bag that was just sitting outside for like the longest time. I went to pick it up and it smelled like pure ass. I double bagged it, and the freaking whatever was on it like got into my skin, and I had to wash for like an hour. It smelled ass out of my fingers.
Well,
man.
shit, man. Once you get it in your nose, it's like game over.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
Oh,
You can smell ammonia.
I'll tell you what. There's a few things in life you spend money on, and I'll tell you, there's two in my life that are the most important, and that is
Soap and condoms?
name brand toilet paper and name brand garbage bags.
Yeah.
There you go.
Those are the two things that you splurge on in life, because you don't fuck with your butthole, and you sure as hell don't want to pick up garbage all over yourself, all over your shit.
That's absolutely correct. I wholeheartedly agree with you 100%, because you do not want to smell like pure ass. I mean, you cannot. I mean, good scents, like, you know, fragrances and stuff, that will wash off, but the smell of pure ass, that will last.
Dude, all right, so check this out. So we're moving last week. We moved on Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
But we officially got the house Tuesday, but we didn't really make the thing happen until Wednesday. And so we're moving, we're pulling shit out, and at some point my wife pulls out this bag from our crawl space.
Your wife pulled out, not you?
Yes, she pulled out for today.
Okay.
She's an asshole. Anyway, so she pulls this bag out of the crawl space. We're like, we're trying to figure out what's in it and everything. We had quite a bit of just old stuff down there. We had some old comforters and things like that. So she pulls out this bag that was originally like my comforter from when I lived in my mom's basement.
Oh, Jesus.
And I mean, this bag was obviously like pretty much airtight.
Ooh, saw your fap smell was in there?
Dude. I mean, and think about it. At that time, I was, just a dude, and then I had my dog that would always sleep on my bed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could you kind of see what's coming here?
this is not gonna be good.
No, man. We opened this bag up. I mean, the comforter looked brand fucking new, but it smelled like hell. I mean, Christy took a whiff. She's like, oh, and I was like, oh, we're not gonna get rid of that. The comforter looks brand new. So then I took a whiff. I was like, oh shit, this has gotta go. I mean, I felt bad because I was like throwing this perfectly brand new looking comforter in the garbage, shoving it down with all the grass clippings and everything. It was just like, but every time I caught the whiff of it, it was just like, oh my god. So then like the bag that it came out of, I like threw that out in the yard for the sun to like just bake the shit out of it just so it would like stop stinking. And every time I went back to the garbage can, it just stunk like that.
I don't think it stops it from stinking. I don't think you can bake that smell out. I think it just keeps getting worse.
I don't know. I think enough ultraviolet radiation finally does its job, but it was definitely going to take some time. But yeah, out of everything that came out of the old house, that was the only thing that was really like rank.
It's got the smell of like your dog from years past and some of your ex-girlfriends.
Right. I mean, it pretty much smelled like Murray died in it. It's just so bad.
Just the 10th level of funk hell.
Yeah. And obviously, any of my my ass sweat was probably in there too. So,
Gross.
Man, nothing will get you stiff like that. That's
what?
I don't know. I don't know why you threw it away, man. That's that freaking scent that drives women crazy.
Yeah. To a divorce.
Yeah. It has them flocking with their panties in hand.
Right. Well, maybe I should have kept it around. That could have been a deal breaker.
If you like what you've heard, give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, thumbs up on YouTube. Live, Prius, or die. And again, thanks for listening.